Good. So we'll go ahead and get started. Please come to sit tall in a way that feels good for you. We'll just be here for a couple of minutes. And before you go inward, go ahead and shrug your shoulders up toward your ears. Just shrug them up. Good. Then take them behind you. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then drop your shoulder blades down. Good. Now bring your hands onto your legs. Feel the top of the head lift toward the ceiling. Now your eyes can close. And bring your awareness to your breath here. The feeling of your body pulsing with your breath, expanding and contracting. Inhale and exhale. Noticing the feeling of your breath in your nostrils, at the throat. And just for a few rounds, I'd like you to be aware of what's called the journey of the breath. So as you inhale, feel the breath move through the nostrils, past the throat, and then fill the lungs, the body expanding. As you exhale, feel the breath leave the lungs, moving past the throat, through the nostrils, and out into the space around you. So following the full journey in, nostrils, throat, lungs, and the full journey out, lungs, throat, and nostrils. Just a couple more times, this awareness of the breath flowing in and out, helping to just bring your awareness more toward your body to calm the nervous system. Good. All right. Go ahead and take a deeper, fuller breath. Bring your palms together in front of you, lower the chin, and honor yourself as you are right now. This body, breath, energy, and mind. And this in service of all of that we'll practice tonight. Go ahead and rub the palms together, creating heat. And take those heated palms over the eyes. Brushing over the top of the head and down the neck, bringing yourself back to the space. Good. If you're sitting on anything, go ahead and move it off to the side. And we're going to start on our backs tonight. So please come to lay down. Take your time with that transition. Good. So once you're on your back, go ahead and bring the feet flat to the floor. Heels stacking underneath your knees, feet about hip width apart. And we'll start with some arm movements. We'll add the hips in just a moment. So have your arms down by your side. Good. Now with your next inhale, lift just your right arm toward the ceiling and then all the way overhead, knuckles on the floor above you. Exhale, reach that arm back toward the ceiling and back to your side again. And then inhale, lift the left arm up and overhead. Exhale, bring that arm back up and down. Inhale, both arms lift up and over, knuckles on the floor above you. Exhale, release both arms back down. Inhale, just the right arm. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, just the left arm. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, both. Exhale, both. Inhale, right arm. Exhale, release. Inhale, left arm. Exhale, release. Both arms, inhale, lifting up and over. Exhale, release down. Let's add the hips. Inhale, lift the right arm, pick the hips up, bridge pose. Exhale, release the hips and right arm back down. Inhale, lift the left arm and the hips. Exhale, release the hips and arm back down. Both arms and the hips rise. Exhale, release everything back down. Inhale, right arm and hips. Exhale, release. Inhale, left arm and hips. Exhale, release. Both arms and hips, inhale. Exhale, release. Good, one more time through that flow. Right arm, inhale with the hips. Exhale, release. With the left arm, hips rise. In, down. Inhale, both arms and hips. And let's stay in the pose this time. Both arms are overhead, knuckles on the floor above you, hips are pressing toward the ceiling. And we're breathing here. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release the arms and hips back down to the floor. Good. Go ahead and hug your knees into your chest. And from here, take the arms out to the side, making a T shape with your body. If there's things in the way, you can always do cactus arms as well. But snap the knees and snap the ankles together. Try to keep them together as best you can. Try to keep the shoulders grounded to the floor as best you can. Deep breath in. Exhale, allow the knees to fall to your right side. Inhale back to center. And exhale, take the knees to your left side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, knees to the right. Inhale back. And exhale, knees to the left. Inhale back. Keep going. Exhale, knees to the right. This time, turn your chin to the left. Inhale, everything comes back to center. Exhale, knees to the left, chin to the right. Inhale back. Exhale, twist. And back. Twist. And back. One more time on each side. And then bring your knees back to center. Hug them in again. Feel sensation. Good. When you're ready, just take your legs down. And we're going to roll over onto our backs. So you got to roll over, then scooch back onto your mat. Coming onto the belly. Good. Once you're there, bring your hands underneath your shoulders and have your elbows bent and the elbows squeezing in towards your sides. Good. Pelvis is grounding. With your next inhale, roll your shoulders down your back, lift your head and chest away from the floor, coming into cobra pose. With your exhale, release down and turn your chin to the right. Inhale, roll the shoulders down the back, lift the head and chest again, cobra pose. Exhale, release down, turn the head to the left. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release, turning the head. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Couple more times. Cobra, inhale, head and chest lift. Exhale, release down, turning the head. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Last one. Inhale and exhale, releasing down. Go ahead and curl the toes under. Press the floor forward as you push up to hands and knees. And lift the hips into the air, coming into downward facing dog. This is the first down dog of this class, so go ahead and walk it out a bit, pressing a heel to the floor as you bend the opposite knee. Feeling lengthen the legs and lengthen your back as well. The hip bones are reaching toward the ceiling behind you. Good. Inhale, float down onto hands and knees, look forward. Release the feet. Exhale, child's pose. Seat to the heels, forehead to the floor. Take an adjusting breath, just feeling sensation we've cultivated in your body so far. Good. And with your next inhale, come up to hands and knees and press back into downward facing dog. Good. So bend your knees a bit more than you normally do here. Really feel the hips reaching toward the ceiling behind you, flattening your back out. Now keep your body in this position. With your inhale, look forward at your thumbs. With your exhale, tuck your chin and look toward your navel. Inhale, looking forward at the thumbs. Exhale, looking at your navel, directionally at least. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, tuck the chin, look toward the navel. A few more times, stretching and strengthening the muscles around your neck. Good. And then carefully walk your hands back to meet your feet, coming into the standing forward fold. The knees again are bent a little bit here, and just drape the upper body down over the legs. Allow your arms and head to just be heavy. And breathe. And as you are in this posture, notice where you're resting the weight of your body in your feet. If it's more toward the heels, just lean forward ever so slightly into the balls of the feet, and you may feel more length in the backs of the legs. Good. Now, staying in the forward fold, if your hands or fingertips don't already touch the floor, bend your knees until your fingertips touch the floor. All right. Now, with the fingertips on the floor, walk your hands all the way over to the left side of your left foot. Good. Now, keeping your body in this position, reaching to the left as you are, think about straightening the right leg. You don't have to straighten it all the way, but by beginning to lengthen that leg or straighten up, you create a bigger stretch along the right hip and the right side of the body. Release your head. Good. Walk your fingertips back to center. And just keep going, taking the fingertips to the right side of the right foot. Good. Release the head here. And as you stay here, think about straightening your left leg this time. Good. Walking your hands back to center. With your next inhale, press palms to shins. Lift yourself halfway up here. And exhale, fold back down. And then inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides with a strong back. Lift yourself all the way up to standing, reaching overhead. And palms to the heart. Feel sensation as the circulation in your body resettles after all that forward folding. All right. So let's do some work for those shoulders. All right. So we'll do arm swings. We'll do arm swings like we do a lot because they're nice and they work. So just a reminder, it's a 3-part inhale through your nose and 1 powerful exhale out of your mouth. All right. In the movement today, you'll have the feet stacking underneath your hips, and it's inhale, arms up, inhale back, inhale up, then exhale, jab the elbows back, and we're gonna go for a full 2 minutes. So when you're ready, inhale up, inhale back, inhale up, and exhale, jab. Inhale, 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 exhale. So as I mentioned before, we're going for about 2 full minutes. So find a pace you can maintain so that you can go for the entire time. Even if it's slower than I'm moving, it's okay. And speaking of movement, you want to make sure you're feeling the full movement of your shoulder joint, up, and back. And of course, with that big exhale, you want to feel the navel pull into the body and up, helping to clear your lungs and clear really the entire respiratory system. Getting rid of some of that stale, toxic air that builds up in the base portion of the lungs when we have shallow breathing rhythms. You're a little more than halfway done. We do this for 2 minutes, not just for endurance, but because after about 90 seconds, this movement really helps to shift you out of your sympathetic nervous system state. So pulling you out of that fight or flight response and helping to ground you into your parasympathetic state, the calming response. This response we'd like to be in a lot. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Ooh, feel sensation. Tingling in the arms and hands, clearing in the nostrils, a cooling in the nostrils. Maybe some sensation in your chest or belly, clearing of the mind, a lighterness to your mood. I know lighterness isn't a word, but it works here. Good. With your next inhale, sweep the arms out to the side and overhead. Hold your breath in at the top of the inhale for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale through your mouth, release the arms down. Let's do that again. Inhale, sweep the arms up and over. Holding the breath in for 3, 2, 1. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Holding the breath in. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Good. Please interlace your fingers at your lower back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and lift your arms as far off your back as you can manage. Bend your knees just slightly. And then with your next exhale, hinge at your hips and fold down over the legs, taking the arms overhead. Now here I want you to think about relaxing your shoulders, feeling them squeeze together and slip up towards your neck. Good. Staying in the forward fold, release the arms toward the floor. With your inhale, press palms to shins, come halfway up. And exhale, release. Sweep the arms out to the sides with a strong back lift all the way up, inhale. And then arms come down. Good. Now taking your feet a little bit wider than your shoulders. If you're standing forward on your mat, it'd be mat width apart. We're gonna do some swinging from side to side, all right? So when you're ready, go ahead and spin to a side, come back to center and spin to the other side. Your back heel lifts so that your hips can move with you. Your arms are coming along for the ride and they're gently hitting the body, giving a percussion massage to the internal organs and the muscles around the sides of the body. And your head is looking behind you. Now, how fast you go here is up to you. We will be going for about 2 minutes total or so. And I want you to remember to please breathe. This light drumming on the body is soothing to your nervous system. It's kind of like with a baby or a toddler when you're kind of like patting them on the back just to soothe them and calm them. Just because we're grown doesn't mean we don't need that anymore. It does send a signal to your system to settle down, to calm, to help regulate really out of those high stress states that we can find ourselves in sometimes. Remember your breath. Take a deeper one if it's becoming shallow. Going for a little less than a minute more. Find your breath. About 30 more seconds. Find your breath. 3, 2, and 1. Unwind. And close the eyes and feel for a moment sensation in the body, tingling in the arms and hands, but also that residual sensation from the drumming, that light tapping on the sides of the body. And any other sensations you might be sensing after that exercise, be aware. Good. And then taking a deeper, fuller breath, bringing your awareness on back. And I'll ask you to take a wide stance on your yoga mat now. Good. So getting some more length in the sides of the body and also traction the shoulders a little bit. I'll have you take your left hand down onto your left leg, The right arm extends out to the side and turn the palm toward the ceiling. With your inhale, reach that right arm up and then tilt over. Good. Exhale, come all the way back up. Inhale again, reaching up and all the way over. Big length on that right side. Exhale, strong core brings you back up. Reaching up and over. And back up 2 more times. Reach. Exhale, return. And on this last round, we'll stay, reaching up and over. Good. As you hold on to this pose, roll the right shoulder back, maybe even turning the chin to look up, and also keep reaching through those right fingertips. Don't let the hand drop. Keep reaching. Big energy all through the right side. Good. Then come all the way back up. Inhale. And notice sensation. And not just physical sensation, notice energetic sensation. If something makes you feel tired, if something makes you feel energized, if it calms you down, if it's somewhere in between, which is okay. Good awareness. And then we'll balance that out by doing the other side. So bringing the right hand down onto the right leg, extend the left arm out to the side, and again, turn the palm to point up. All right. With your inhale, reach that left arm toward the ceiling and then tilt all the way over. Then exhale, zip yourself back up. Inhale, reaching up and over. And exhale, coming back up. Keep going. Inhale, reach. Exhale, return. Reaching up and over. Exhale, return. Good. Let's stay this time. Reaching up and over. And as you hold the pose, roll the left shoulder back. And again, if it feels comfortable on your neck, turn the chin to look up. And keep reaching through the fingertips all the way through that middle finger. Good. All right, let's come back up. And release. Feel sensation again, both physical and energetic. And then I'll ask you to interlace your fingers at your lower back again. Squeezing the shoulder blades together, lift the arms off the back. Now bend the knees just a little bit here. Generally, we don't like to lock the knees in yoga. And then hinge at the hips, fold forward, taking the arms off the back, again, as much as you can muster. And staying in the forward fold, release the arms, hands to the floor. The fingertips on the floor, lift yourself up halfway, extending the spine. And exhale, fold down again. Sweeping the arms out to the sides, inhale, come all the way up. And palms to the heart. Good. Go ahead and step the feet together. Good. All right. So let's do a little bit of work with chair pose, getting some more work into the shoulders and also opening up the chest and upper back a little bit. Okay. So 2 options for how you want to do this one. For chair pose, the feet and knees can be apart. So when you come in, feet and knees are apart. You can have the feet and knees together. So when you come in, feet and knees are together. Don't do both. All right. If your feet are apart, don't knock the knees together, but pick one. Either one is fine. It's really just about body proportions more than anything else. All right. One isn't more advanced than the other. Okay. So when you're ready, go ahead and lift your arms up and exhale, bend the knees, sink in. Good. Inhale, straighten the legs, and exhale, bend the knees again. Good. Lift up and exhale, sink in. One more time, reach and exhale, sink in to stay. With your inhale, take your arms wide, turn the palms up. With your exhale, you're going to reach forward, look down, chest parallel to the floor. Then inhale, open back up, turn the palms toward the ceiling. Exhale, reach forward, look down. Inhale, open up. Exhale, reach forward, look down. We're going to do a couple more. Keep those knees bending. Inhale, open. Exhale, reach. Inhale, open. Exhale, reach forward, look down. Inhale, open up. Stay here with your exhale. And then inhale, straighten the legs, reach up. Standing tall, release the arms down. And take an adjusting breath here, feeling sensation. Good. All right, feel free to hydrate. So doing more work for the lower back next, I'm going to ask you to step to the top of your mat. And from here, step your right foot way back. Now we're coming into what's called a warrior one stance. So the back foot is flat on the floor, the right toe is pointing forward so that your hips can round forward. Now, if your hips are not pointing forward, just take your right foot out to the right a little bit further, okay? Now we're going to start with hands on the hips. We're going to make this harder in a minute, but for now, hands on the hips. Squeeze the elbows together behind you. This will help keep the spine tall. Take a deep breath in. With your exhale, fold your chest halfway forward. It's okay if that front knee bends a little bit. Then inhale, come all the way back up. Keep the elbows working toward one another. Come halfway down again, chest parallel to the floor. Inhale back up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Good. Stay up for a moment. So if it's the left leg that's forward, which it should be, take your left hand onto your lower back and take the right arm toward the ceiling. Now, you don't want to nosedive here. So we're not dropping the arm and dropping the head and doing one of these. That's not really stretching anything. Instead, you're going to keep the arm up by the ear. So when you come down, the arm kind of stays in line with the spine. All right, so let's give that a try. Lifting the right arm up, take a deep breath in. With your exhale, hinge at the hip, fold halfway down, chest parallel to the floor. Inhale, use the strength of your back to come back up. Again, exhale, fold halfway down. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale all the way back up. We're going to do 2 more rounds. Exhale, halfway forward. Inhale back up. Now we're going to hold the pose this time, all right? So gather your strength, take a deep breath in, and exhale, bring your chest parallel to the floor. Again, that arm is shooting straight out from the spine. You're looking down. Again, that left knee can be bending a little bit if you need it to, and you're breathing. Good. With the strength of your back, lift yourself all the way up and release that right arm down. Beautiful. Go ahead and step the right foot forward. And take an adjusting breath before we do the other side. If you need to shake a leg out, go ahead and shake a leg out. Okay. And when you're ready for side number 2, or when it's time, go ahead and step your left foot back. Back foot flat to the floor again, toes pointing forward so the hips can square forward. If that's not happening for you, just take the leg out to the side a bit more. Good. Hands on the hips to start. Squeeze the elbows together. Take a deep breath in. With your exhale, hinge at the hips. Bring the chest parallel to the floor. It's okay to bend the right knee. Inhale, come all the way back up. And again, exhale, hinge at the hips, folding. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, chest parallel to the floor. Inhale, back up and stay. Good. Bring your right hand onto your lower back. Lift the left arm up by the ear. Keep it there. Take a deep breath in. With your exhale, hinge at the hips, folding forward. Inhale, back up. Exhale again, folding forward about halfway, chest parallel to the floor. Inhale, back up. 3 more times. Halfway forward. And up. And forward. And up. We're going to hold this last one. Go ahead and fold halfway forward. Staying for just a few breaths. And again, that arm is shooting out from the spine. Looking down. Breathing. And using the strength of your back, lift yourself all the way up. And release that arm down. Beautiful. Go ahead and step the left foot forward. And then hinging at the hips, fold down, standing forward fold. Nice symmetrical stretch after that work. Good. From here, make your way into downward facing dog again. And then floating down onto hands and knees. Release the feet. Take the knees a bit wider apart. And then sink into child's pose. Good. And then from child's pose, go ahead and roll yourself up to a seat. So the next exercise is one that I teach fairly often, and it's a fairly simple practice, but I just like to demonstrate it because there's just one thing I don't want you to do, and I'll drive it home to remind you about it, okay? So adjusting my headset for this one. We'll start in child's pose, the forehead on the floor, and right at the top of the forehead or the hairline, okay? Now, with a forearm resting down, we're not going to effort in the arms or shoulders at all. We're just going to lift the hips and rock from the hairline to the very top of the head. And then release the hips, rocking back to the hairline or the top of the forehead. So you're rocking forward and rocking back. The head stays on the floor the entire time here. So there's no skipping it forward and back. It stays on the ground the entire time. And we're just massaging the top of the head against the floor. And I'll give you some more invitations about this practice once we're there, okay? So coming back into child's pose, maybe having the knees a bit closer together. And then bring the forehead, the top of the forehead, I should say, to the floor. And relax your forearms. They're just there to make sure you don't slip one way or the other. And then inhale, lift the hips, rock to the top of your head. Exhale, releasing back. Rocking forward and rocking back. And just continue at your own pace. Now, I realized that in my demonstration, I didn't tell you what not to do, so I'll explain it to you now. You don't want to go any further than the very top of your head. It's tempting to want to go somewhere toward the back of the crown. The very tippity top of your head is as far as you want to go, because if you go any further, you risk overstraining the muscles at the back of your neck, which might actually feel good now, but you won't be able to turn your head for a few days. So just stop at the top of the head and trust that you're still getting a good stretch. This posture or this exercise has a very grounding effect to it. Anytime we tap the head on the floor or an object, it's helped to create a regulating effect, calming. It's also releasing tension along the back of the neck, especially if you're a jaw clencher. This one's good for you. Now I'll invite you here. One of two options. You can keep moving in and out as we've been doing. If you want to hold the pose, feel free to do that as well. And whether you're moving or staying still in the posture, go ahead and release to child's pose and just feel the effects of the practice. All right. When you're ready, please roll yourself on up. Good. I always love that one. So we have time. I want to teach another posture that I have to demonstrate for, but it's going to be a fun one. At least I think it will be. And so for this next exercise, we're actually going to come into it from hands and knees. All right. And so I'll just show you what it is and then I'll tell you how to get there. What we're going to be coming into is this pose. Okay. Kind of like a twisting table situation. Now, what happens is that my shoulder, when it comes down, comes into the space right below my face. So wherever that's at, I thread the arm behind the standing hand, bring the shoulder down, and rest here. All right. From this position, I'll give you a bit more direction. Now, if having the shoulder in the center of your mat is too much, have it more to the right. Okay. When you're ready, go ahead and bring that shoulder down to the center line of your mat, the right hand behind the left. And you're starting to twist a bit here. Now, once you're here, press the left hand into the floor and think about rolling the left shoulder back, maybe even looking up. Stay and breathe. Keep pushing into that left hand. Good. Now, when you're ready, carefully unwind and adjust for a moment. Adjusting can look any kind of way. Good. And we do have to do the other side. So when you're ready for that, from hands and knees, you'll thread your left arm behind your right hand and bring the left shoulder down to the center of your mat. Good. Now, once you're here, press the right arm, or the right hand, I should say, into the floor and begin to roll that right shoulder back. Now, your hips, I didn't mention this on the first side, but your hips may sway to the side a little bit. That's okay. Just don't let them make you fall all the way over. You can even think about drawing the hips back more toward the center line of the body. Good. All right. When you feel ready, carefully release in child's pose. And then from child's pose, go ahead and slither down onto your abdomen again, having the hands underneath the shoulders, elbows bending and squeezing in towards your sides. And this time on our abdomens, we'll play around with locust pose. So feel your pelvis, your hips grounding into the floor. With your inhale, lift your head, chest, and your legs. Good. Exhale, slowly lower down. Let's do that again. Lifting the head, chest, legs. Exhale, release. Let's do one more, and we're going to hold it. Lifting the head, chest, and legs. Inhale. Stay. Squeeze the elbows in. Lift the heart. Lift the inner thighs. Deep breath in. And exhale, slowly lower down. From here, carefully roll over onto your back. And take your time with that. All right, so once you're on your back, go ahead and extend your left leg to the floor and bring your right knee, draw it into your chest. And then from here, we're going to come into another twist. So take your right arm out to the side, holding onto the right knee with the left hand. Draw the leg across the body toward the floor on your left side. Now allow the right shoulder to hang back behind you, maybe even anchoring toward the floor, and maybe even turning your chin to the right. Stay and breathe. Good. With your next inhale, carefully unwind. Extending the right leg down. Take your time as you bring the left knee into your chest. And we'll twist in the opposite direction now. So holding on to the right knee, sorry, let's holding on to the left knee with the right hand. Take your left arm out to the side. And then draw the knee across the body toward the floor on the right side. Feel your left shoulder anchoring back behind you and possibly even turning your chin to the left. Good. Inhale carefully, unwind. And hugging both knees into your chest now. And once you have a hold of those knees, just gently rock from side to side on the spine, massaging those muscles around the spine into the floor. And feel a sense of relief for those muscles. They've worked so hard for you tonight. And then bring the knees to stillness. And when you feel complete in this posture, go ahead and extend your legs down to the floor. Let your arms relax down by your sides. And make any final adjustments to rest here comfortably on your back. And feel your breath in your body again. The sensation in the nostrils and at the throat, the lungs filling and emptying. And just allow your mind to be focused on that journey of the breath again. Inhale, nostrils, throat, lungs filling. Exhale, lungs emptying past the throat, through the nostrils. The full journey of the breath in, the full journey of the breath out. peace, peace, peace. Please begin to take a deeper, fuller breath. Make some gentle movements in your hands and feet, your arms and legs. Bringing your body and awareness back to the space around you. Take your time as you roll to your right side, slowly transitioning up to a seat. And once you've made it to a seat, bring your palms together, lower the chin, and honor yourself for the work that you've done here tonight. Feeling gratitude to yourself for the effort you put forth. And may that effort and this practice continue to serve you. So until we meet again, namaste.